Welcome to Loveliness and Beauty. Please subscribe to my channel and click on the notification bell and also on the like button. Thank you. Hi guys, welcome to Loveliness and Beauty Painting. Today I'm gonna do a new painting artwork. So right there I have a flower that I use a sticker on it. So I'm gonna use the Artesia painting, and that's the brush that I'm gonna use for my project. So right there I have my sticker already. So I'm gonna put 3 color on the top, and we have the dark blue, the light blue, and I'm gonna use also the white color. So right there I would like to create a blue sky. That's what I would like to create. So my project from today, I was thinking about the summer, so I'm gonna try to paint a flower. That's my first time to do this kind of painting. I don't know how the work is gonna be, but we're gonna see, and I hope that it's gonna be okay. So now I'm using my brush to try to mix the color because I would like to create a blue sky. So I don't know how it's gonna be, but we're gonna see. And also I speed up the video because it took me like almost an hour to realize that project. So I speed up the video. Again, the painting that I'm using is Artesia acrylic painting matte. So I'm gonna add some white. So it's something new for me. I'm gonna see how it's gonna look. I'm a little bit nervous, but we're gonna see. So I'm gonna try to blend the white with the blue to create the sky that I want, and I'm gonna add again more white in the bottom so that you can see the two color. It looks so good already. So far so good. So that will be something new for me. And on the side of my frame I use some tape. So because I don't want the painting to be all over the place, so I use some tape on the side, and in the middle I draw a flower on the special paper, a sticker paper. So I cover all the paper with my painting. So there we go. So far so good. I like the way that the sky look is not bad for a beginning. I'm not so disappointed, but we're gonna see. So now I'm gonna do something else on the bottom, and again I think maybe I'm gonna add a little bit more white on the top. I don't know. So I'm gonna try to add another color over there in the bottom. So I'm gonna try to add a green color. There is like a forest green, dark green, and little bit light green. So this will be the ground for my project that I'm making, and I'm gonna use my brush to mix the two color. So let's see how it's gonna be. So if you want to see other artwork, you can go on my channel on YouTube, your Loveliness and Beauty. You're gonna see different artwork that I did so far. You can send me a message, tell me how you feel about it. If you have any question or any advice how I can improve my work art, I will really appreciate. So right now I'm done so far. I think I'm done, and I'm gonna let it dry. I'm gonna let my painting dry for like a couple of hours. It does not take 24 hours to dry. So after it's dry, now I need to take off my paper tape that I put. So but I really need to be careful because it's really stick on the canvas board. That's what I use for my painting today. Again, it's something new for me, so let's see. Don't be too rush on me for your opinion. So I'm taking off my sticker paper that I did, so we have a clear idea, you know, how it's gonna look a little bit. It's kind of tough. I think it's tough because maybe I put too much painting, so it's kind of hard to take it off, but you know, it's okay, it's work. So now I finish with that. Now I'm gonna start to apply my glue in the middle. So in the middle I apply my gold, and I'm gonna apply some gold stone. Again, I speed up the video, I'm sorry about that. So I'm gonna apply some gold stone in the middle of my flower, and I'm gonna start to apply now the painting. And I use the first color is gonna be the red. So I'm gonna kind of mix color in this project. Again, this is my first time, so even myself is something new, and I hope that it's gonna come okay. So I'm gonna add my red color and try to blend them. And you know, I need to move around my painting to paint, or maybe because I'm a left hand, I don't know. So I'm gonna paint in red. So that's the first layer. So now I'm gonna create a second layer. I'm gonna mix, it's a kind of orange with the yellow that I'm gonna mix on the side together to apply a second layer. So it's gonna look like two colors. So I'm gonna do that all over the place. So again, it's the first painting that I did like that, so I'm kind of nervous, and I hope that the end is gonna be okay. It couldn't be, I'm not surprised it will not be too perfect, but as long as it look okay, that's fine. So yeah, if you want to see other artwork, you can go on my channel. And now I'm gonna try to apply, it's kind of a second flower inside of this flower. So I'm gonna try to apply and play with the color. So I'm applying the red color this time. So it's really take time to realize, but in the same time, it's interesting to see how things come together too. It's not that easy to do. So I speed up the video. And the painting that I'm using is an Artesia painting. So now I finished to apply the orange. I again go over it to make sure that there is no white spot, and I go inside also. I mean, my flower does not look so bad for a beginner because that's my first video. So now I'm gonna try to create, you know, the leaf of my flower. So I'm gonna use the green. Actually, I'm gonna use two kind of green. I'm gonna use a dark green and a light green for that. So I don't know how things is gonna look. We're gonna see. But you know, so far so good. It's not that too bad. So yes, it looks okay for me. So maybe hopefully my future video about painting will be much better. Maybe, I don't know. But we're gonna see. So you can go on my YouTube to check all the work that I have done so far. So I did a painting art, resin art, how to make a candle. So I'm thinking also about new project for the future, but when the time will come, you're gonna know. And again, if you have any message, feel free to send it to me. Any message that can help me to improve my channel or my work, or even critique. If there is something that I don't do properly, you can let me know. I will be glad to learn from you. And you know, that's a learning process for me. So far so good. Now I'm gonna try to create a bush. So I'm gonna add a different acrylic color in the bottom here. So I put the brown, the dark yellow, the green light. So that's what I'm gonna create now, my bush. I'm gonna use a thin brush to create my bush. So we're gonna see how it's look. Again, this is my first time. I hope it's gonna look okay, and I'm gonna try to improve for the future video. Okay, so I'm gonna do now the brown one. I try to choose the forest color to make my project, but you know, it's not bad the way that I mix them, especially for a first project. Is not too bad, I can say. So I'm gonna try to create my bush. So far so good, and it's a learning process, and it's so amazing because with the art you learn about the brush, you learn about how to apply them to make your draw look more better. So it's kind of something new for me, and I keep learning. I learn about the brush, and I know that I still have a lot to learn. So that's the way my bush look. Is not too bad. So now there we go. I'm gonna let it dry and we're gonna come back, but it look okay for me. I really love it. It look okay. So now I'm gonna draw some bird on the top. I'm gonna draw at least 3 birds, and that will be enough. So there we go. And I think I'm gonna fix some mistake over there. I need to apply a little bit of white. Again, this is my first painting, so after a couple of hours we're gonna come back to see how it's gonna look. So now my painting is dry. It look amazing for the first time. Thank you so much to watching the video with me. I hope that you learned something, and if you have any message, don't hesitate to send it to me. I will be glad to read your message. Thank you so much for the time that you spend with me. See you next time. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, to click on the notification bell and on the like button. Thank you so much for watching.